I'll do one more. Well, I'll do one more. Okay, maybe two more then. You're okay with it. You can leave if you want. It's okay. Okay, I'll do two more. Thank you. So now we're back into my songs zone, because I ran out of Queen songs that I know. This one to me is the most. I have an album called Youth is Wasted. Your shoes. I like your shoes. But and this probably of all the songs now, this is the most kind of Freddie influence for me. And I should say. When I write songs, there's a songwriter named Chris Whitley that I love. I don't know if you guys know him, some of you, yeah? He's no longer on this plane, but he apparently writes songs with the melodies come first and the chords, which is usually the way it is for me. And I found myself singing this melody, and I couldn't figure out, or this lyric with this melody. I didn't know. It seemed like a silly thought at first, and hopefully it doesn't seem silly to you when I sing it, but it's the phrase Geronimo kept coming into my head. And all I could picture was jumping into a pool when I was 10 years old and like screaming with my friends. I remember, do you guys remember the actor Richard Grieco? It's just popped into my head. I hadn't thought of this for a long time. I was friends with his stepson, and or his girlfriend's son, and got to go over to his house like in the 90s once, and he had this pool, and we really should not have been doing this. Sorry, Mom, but yeah, we were jumping off this balcony in this like 5-foot pool. and then Richard came back and he's like, how was it? I'm like, oh yeah, you guys didn't jump off that thing, did? No. But and then I think I jumped off like a 9-foot thing into a 4-foot pool of water. I don't know. But you know what though? It does, it kind of relates to the song, because I think that when it comes to love, you kind of have to approach it that way. And so I looked up the term Geronimo, like Geronimo origins, in terms of the phrase. And it turns out that they were making a film in the 1930s based on World War I. And there had already been a film about the Apache leader Geronimo, and there were this group of paratroopers who had to do this stunt, jumping off of this huge mountain, or this huge, like, 150-foot cliff or something like that, and they weren't really paratroopers, they were just kind of like stunt guys, I guess, and they were freaked out about it. So they, I don't even know why I'm just going this with this, it's just, especially when it's like just the same chords, but it's like, yeah. But so then, I'm gonna stop for a second because it's bitter with that. I can think more clearly when I'm not thinking about that. But so they decided to, no, fine. They were really freaked out by this. So they had happened to go see the film Geronimo about the Apache leader, who apparently would scream his own name when he would charge into battle, as a way of striking fear in the hearts of his enemies. But the lead paratrooper took it a different way, which was pretty cool. So he used it to help the guys get through it the next day, the big stunt they had to do. He said, well, you know what? If you guys have the presence of mind to scream the name Geronimo tomorrow when you jump off the cliff, it'll prove that you're not afraid. So I thought that was a really cool metaphor for love. So I wrote this song about that. I knew I loved you from our first goodbye.
I saw my future staring in your eyes. I ran away, I was afraid of something real, something so hard to find. And it took losing you to recognize when your heart is afraid. Geronimo's the way. Geronimo, Geronimo, hey, hey, ooh, ooh. When your heart is afraid, Geronimo's the way. Sometimes my love can be so insecure, daydreaming of the ones who were before. Your yesterdays, this jealous race, but it's in the presence of your majesty. And in my love for you that I believe, but a heart is afraid. Geronimo's the way. When your heart is afraid, Geronimo's the way. See, what I'm trying to say is that letting go is living to survive. Love is trust in the form of a lie. I saw my future staring in your eyes. I ran away, I was afraid. Geronimo, Geronimo, yeah. When your heart is afraid, Geronimo's the way. When your heart is afraid, Geronimo's the way. Geronimo, Geronimo, hey. Thank you guys so much.